Could you imagine if all the men would unite as one? Build a brother up instead of slice from the tongue. Instead of arguing different methods of the solutions, we'd all get to work and just inspire a movement.
It takes a village. Count me in.
Hi, I'm ABC 36 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jeff Andrews. Winter weather advisory in place through tomorrow morning. It's all of us. Nobody left out of this. All right, here's what we're seeing right now on live radar. You see the rain's coming down pretty good. Richmond and points in between Mount Vernon, West Liberty, north like Lexington, Frankfort. It's showing a changeover to snow. Here's a closer shot. It somewhat verifies. I'm a little apprehensive to completely buy into it. It depends where the radar tilt is. Of course, the temperatures, you got 32 Lexington, 34 in Frankfurt. You see further south, still in the 40s, yet to be affected by the front that's ahead. All right, here's where the temperatures are headed. A cold night. Cold temperatures ahead for a few days. I'll look at that coming up.
Now at 11, we're going to look at dealing with this winter triple threat: the rain, the snow, and the bitter cold. Plus, the governor vetoes the House Republican majority's redrawn congressional and state House districts, but expect a swift override. And at least tonight, you can call them the comeback Cats. UK finally gets a quality win against a good team on the road. We'll show you how they did it.
ABC 36 News at 11 starts right now.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome in. I'm Tom Kenny. Erica Bivens is off tonight. In our top story at 11, the weather. Our third winter storm in less than 2 weeks. It's been raining for a good portion of the day, as Jeff just showed you, in many places, slowly but surely changing over to snow. And then that bitter cold air is going to move in. This is a live look at Lexington's traffic cameras showing the conditions right now downtown. This is at Main and Broadway. For the latest on what's to come, and there's plenty more to come, let's go back to our chief meteorologist, Jeff Andrews.
Yeah, a treat ahead for us on several levels. It's 32 in Lexington right now. Here's a view of Richmond. Wet roadways, rain is what I'm kind of taking it as. It's 32. It's showing the temperature in Lexington at midnight. I think it might be a little bit slow in the progression. You see, as we get towards the 8 o'clock hour, cloudy skies, 20 degrees at that point. All right, the winds, this is another way to kind of gauge where we're at with this system as well. Winds are now out of the north. Pretty good breeze making its way across our area, northwest to southeast. Tomorrow morning, this is what it's going to feel like. Air temperatures not quite as cold, but still, the feels like temperatures, single digits into the teens. Warm up ahead. I'll show you what we have ahead coming up in your main forecast.
All right, Jeff, and you see across the bottom of your screen, lots of school closings because of the weather, and for some because of COVID-19 and seasonal illnesses. We'll talk more about that. But it is a long list. We have more than 70 entries on our Snow Watch page. This is a live look from our website. A lot of the schools, as you see, are utilizing non-traditional instruction, or NTI. And they'll be doing that for some of them the rest of this week. This list has been growing all night long as the weather has changed. Here's how you can get to that list. Go to our website, WTVQ.com. Click on the Weather tab near the top of our homepage. You'll get a drop-down menu. Click on Snow Watch. One of the schools on that long list, Woodford County, utilizing NTI, but not because of the weather, because of COVID-19. As ABC 36's Annie Brown reports, the county went to remote learning this week because so many staff members were out sick.
Following Woodford County's recent spike in COVID cases, Woodford County Public Schools is switching to NTI until Friday. Woodford County schools are experiencing major staffing issues due to COVID, reaching a breaking point on Tuesday, with nearly 50 staff out sick.
Just at this point for Woodford County, it had become such a tiring process for everyone, with so many staff members being sick and being out, that I think it's best for students and staff to take these couple days to try to recover.
According to the Woodford County Health Department, the county is averaging about 70 to 80 COVID cases per day, but numbers like that are being seen all over Kentucky.
In every single county in Kentucky, we have over 25 cases per 100,000 population.
In other words, about 1 in 3 people are testing positive, but that's expected to plateau in the next couple of weeks.
The The good news, the silver lining, is some of the places that first saw the infections of COVID-19 Omicron variant are starting to plateau. So that does give us reason to believe that we should plateau soon and then hopefully see a decrease soon thereafter the plateau.
With high case numbers, parents in other counties say they support non-traditional instruction, or NTI, for COVID if schools decide virtual learning is necessary.
I feel like I would go with what they decide. I think that they are well educated and have the students' best interest in mind and at heart. So I would be okay with it. I know that they're doing the best that they can with what life is throwing at us right now.
Woodford County Schools hopes to resume in-person classes on Monday. Annie Brown, ABC 36 News.
Annie, thank you. In Lexington, Tates Creek Elementary School is temporarily going to remote learning. That's because of the coronavirus. Fayette County Public Schools announcing because of an increase in the number of students and staff out with COVID-19 at that school, the district is going to switch over again for the time being, for the rest of this week, or at least tomorrow anyway, to online learning. They hope to return to in-person instruction if illness and the weather allows on Monday. Across Kentucky, listen to this, there were more than 12,000 new cases of the coronavirus just today, and more than 3,000 of those children. The positivity rate, 30.77%, 25 more people died. So Kentucky's overall death toll now, 12,639. As we press ahead in our broadcast tonight, speaking of the coronavirus, the rollout for those free N95 masks you've heard about this week coming from the federal government, we'll give you an update on that. New information on where you're going to be able to find them, that's still ahead.
A little glimpse into our futurecast towards the midnight hour. It's picking up snow across most of the state, most of our area at that point. I'll show you what's ahead for us. Connect the dots here in your main forecast coming up.
Welcome to the Lee and Haley Show, everybody.
And we got a show for you.
Who do you think gets this more often? Hey, I don't know how you put up with that person. Me.
Well, hello, fellas. That was a good inning.
Did you say something about Catholics in a carport?
Tell a joke, she says.
Kroger Delivery is always fresh because we check our produce at every stop on its journey to you. We're fresh every day, so shop any way. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC. Step up to GMC with 0% financing on these GMC models. We are professional grade GMC.
Mr. World knows if you want new glasses at maximum velocity, you don't have to go to extremes. You just have to go to Eyeglass World. Other places fall flat with sluggish tempos, but Eyeglass World's in-store labs keep things upbeat, helping you score custom-made glasses the same day. And how's this for an encore? You can get 2 pairs for $78. So schedule your eye exam online today at eyeglassworld.com. The world's best way to buy glasses.
At Kroger, you can get personalized coupons on top of weekly sales for prices that are lower than low on food that's fresher than fresh. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
This messy weather certainly could cause some travel problems overnight and especially for the Thursday morning commute. ABC 36's Maddie McQueen talked to some travelers tonight in Lexington to see how they were getting ready to deal with the weather.
Lexington Mayor Linda Gorton says the Old Farmer's Almanac was spot on when predicting more than a fair share of cold, flaky weather in January.
We're heading into our third snow in 13 days, and we have plenty of salt And our first responders, street crews, and contractors are ready to go.
Lexington Fire and Police once again are urging people to stay off the roads to give snowplows a chance to clear them. The Lexington Division of Streets and Roads says it will monitor the roads Wednesday night into Thursday morning, treating them as needed.
The big concern with this event is going to be a light glaze of ice, as the mayor mentioned, when the temperature goes down. It's not projected to be an ice storm by any means. We do not have concerns for power lines and trees at this time. It's more so with traffic conditions.
At Shellham Winchester Road, some people are filling up and preparing for the messy weather.
I am filling up my car with gas, making sure, if I need to start it, it's going to start. It's going to be fine. And running to Target to see if they have a little bit of salt. I just think it's crazy that we've had 3, or potentially 3, pretty good-sized snows in the last week or two.
In fact, a lot of people are saying that. They're kind of already done with it, even though we're early on in winter. That was Maddie McQueen reporting.
I feel like maybe I've been driving the point home a little too heavy, but no. A winter weather advisory in place through tomorrow morning. We need to, make sure you're weather aware, you keep yourself safe, and know that, there are going to be some issues out on the roadways as we go through the course of the night and the early part of the day tomorrow. Not really seeing a whole lot in Richmond right now. Doesn't mean that things aren't happening, but that's what I'm seeing on Skyview. 37 degrees, the winds north at 14 miles an hour, and that process of the switchover. All right, you can see it with the winds across the area, moving northwest to southeast as we're going through the course of the evening. Cold, dry air behind it. Here are the air temperatures we're looking at now. You look at Georgetown, 33, 34 in Lexington. I think it's actually 32 in Lexington. Either way, you see that it's warmer to the south and the east where the front hasn't really impacted yet. Another reflection as well, picking up a little bit of snow, a wintry mix. This area that you're seeing in the white, the areas here, that's some rain. The rain's coming up pretty good in spots too. All right, there you can see where the snow is. I wanted to stop it so you get a general idea. Okay, Lexington right here, Nicholasville, all these areas seeing snow, or at least it's what it's appearing to show as snow right now. It's in the process of that changeover, as I said. Now we have the travel issues. I kind of pointed out that we're expecting that tonight. The rain, then the snow, maybe in the form of slushy snow, then a flash freeze when those temperatures drop, all right? Black ice, it's all a possibility as you get your day going tomorrow, you hit the roads. Cold and dry conditions follow up, as I said. Here's a look at midnight tonight, just a few hours, about an hour off rather. And you see a pretty good band of snow, not necessarily all that intense, but it could come down at a pretty good clip at times for some spots. We roll through the night. This is 4 a.m. You can see how it makes its way further to the south and the east across the state. And then finally by like 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, that appears to be it other than a few flakes. Maybe a couple inches or so. This pocket here more likely, more apt to see a little bit more than that, unless as you go further south as well, towards Albany, Monticello, Williamsburg. 18 overnight tonight. Winds are going to be on the breezy side. This is what it's going to feel like when you start your day tomorrow. Single digits to the teens with that wind chill, and by the later portion of the day tomorrow, it's really not going to feel any better. All right. Looking at your climate control, heating and air conditioning 7-day forecast, 28 maybe for our high tomorrow with a mix of sun and clouds. Pretty good breeze. Friday, kind of the same situation, about 26 for the high. Saturday and Sunday, a mix of sun and clouds and high temperatures in the low 30s.
Explore, compare, and find your car at mancars.com.
Man, what a deal.
Looking for games that multiply winnings up to 200 times? With more than $118 million in total cash prizes and a top prize of $1 million, X marks the spot. The new X Scratch-Off games from the Kentucky Lottery.
We gotta tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. And we gotta do it fast.
Woo! New personal record, Limu!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Everyone has the right to control their own future. This is not the case if you've been seriously injured in a car wreck or a big truck wreck. The insurance companies will take advantage of you. You deserve the right to maximum compensation. We've recovered over $1 billion for our clients. We're passionate about getting big dollar results for our clients. We have the results and experience to prove it. Control starts with a call. Hughes and Coleman, 800-800-4600.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Right now at Rally's, you can get 2 cheesy bacon cheddar crisps for just $4. So if you think saving money means sacrificing things like twice the seasoned beef, twice the melty cheddar, twice the diced onions, and twice the real bacon, then you don't know Rally's. It's a deal we can't keep our hands off. That's 2 flavor-filled bacon cheddar crisps for just $4. Get Rally's delivered through our rewards app.
New tonight. President Biden said we're going to see more change in the next 10 years, and he's been keeping that change in a mason jar in the trunk of his Model T.
With Rachel Brosnahan and Eric Andre.
Can I start over?
Jimmy Kimmel Live, new tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
You're watching ABC 36 News at 11.
A boil water advisory remains in effect tonight for Livingston Municipal Waterworks customers in Rockcastle County. The water company says customers should use bottled water if they can, but if they do use tap water, boil it for at least 3 minutes, allowing it to cool before using it for drinking, cooking, or ice making. The water company says this advisory is a precaution, but some discolored water showed up in the system. So the water company and crews sampled that water, sent those samples to the State Division of Water, and the company is still waiting for those results. In Winchester, smoke damage at the Clark County preschool following an overnight kitchen fire. According to the fire department, it happened around midnight. The school district says the preschool will use non-traditional instruction days for the rest of this week while school officials clear the damage because of that fire. In Frankfurt, Governor Andy Beshear, not surprisingly, has vetoed Republican-drawn legislation to redraw maps for congressional and state House districts. That's done every 10 years when the U.S. Census is taken. Republican lawmakers pushed through the redistricting bills to start this year's legislative session. The measure overwhelmingly cleared the legislature. Remember, it's a supermajority for the GOP. In his veto messages tonight, the governor accused the GOP-led legislature of political gerrymandering with those redrawn districts. Meanwhile, Republican lawmakers, of course, have the votes to override the governor's vetoes and look for swift action on that. You can read more about the vetoes and the reaction to them on our website, WTVQ.com. New details are coming out on how the federal government's going to distribute all of those free N95 masks to fight the coronavirus. According to the Biden administration, 400 million masks will become available beginning late next week at pharmacies and community health centers, the same locations that have been used to give shots. The free masks are coming from the Strategic National Stockpile, represents more than half the 750 million masks currently in that inventory. Meantime, the president, marking his first full year in office, held a news conference this afternoon and answered questions from reporters about his administration's ongoing fight against the coronavirus. Chris Wynn has that now from Washington.
Marking his first full year in office,
I'm not going to give up and accept things as they are now.
President Joe Biden held a formal news conference at the White House, fielding questions as his administration struggles to get a grip on the coronavirus crisis.
Some people may call what's happening now the new normal. I call it a job not yet finished.
The president touting progress on vaccinations, reopening the economy, and creating jobs, yet acknowledging there's more work to do as he enters the midterm election year.
I'm going to be out on the road a lot, making the case around the country with my colleagues who are up for re-election and others, making the case of what we did do and what we want to do.
With recent key economic indicators showing record inflation, many Americans are anxious about what's to come. The president seeking to ease some of those concerns.
The best thing to tackle high prices is a more productive economy with greater capacity to deliver goods and services to the American people.
President Biden's appearance at the podium comes as his Build Back Better plan hangs in the balance. His recent push for voting rights legislation also encountering roadblocks in the divided Senate. Despite the setbacks, the president vowing to press ahead.
The best days of this country are still ahead of us, not behind us.
In Washington, I'm Chris Wynn.
Sayre Christian Village has been a trusted name in senior living for over 35 years. Now introducing an all-new memory care community joining the newly expanded spacious assisted living apartment options on campus. Assisted living memory care residents enjoy all of the amenities Friendship Towers has to offer, such as chef-prepared meals and beautiful common spaces with the addition of the Best Friends approach model in a dedicated, secure, and safe environment. Friendship Towers on the Sayre Christian Village campus, a great place to call home.
ABC News honored winner of 9 Edward R. Murrow Awards, more than any other network, including winning for the third straight year the award for overall excellence in television. ABC News is America's #1 news source.
Hi, I'm Brandon Rivard. At Rivard Fine Jewelry, we know your jewelry purchase represents so much more. Rivard's has been Lexington's preferred jeweler for over 30 years, specializing in loose diamonds, designer engagement rings, and the latest trends in fashion jewelry at the very best prices. So whether your life's journey together is just beginning or you're celebrating one of many love's special milestones, Rivard's has exactly what you need to make those memories last forever. So come to Rivard's today and let us show you why nobody does I do like we do.
Watch me pirouette with style and grace.
Watch me roam, discover, explore.
I feel pretty. I must be a star. They helped me come a long way. I'll show you how far. Watch me.
For 100 years, we've watched in awe as our commitment to transformative care continues to bring positive change to kids everywhere. Today, our brand is evolving too. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
This winter, count on a new Toyota truck to pull you through.
With a 3.5-liter V6, the rugged Tacoma can go anywhere and do anything. No wonder it's been the #1 truck in its class for 17 years.
The legendary 4Runner has been conquering everything in its path for over 35 years.
And now, the all-new, more powerful, more capable, more fuel-efficient Tundra is here.
And during Toyota's winter savings event, your Toyota dealers have brand new Toyota trucks arriving daily.
Toyota, let's go places.
In Kentucky's matchup with Texas A&M, we were all on red, or should I say maroon alert, about how good this Aggies team is. They shoot the ball well, can defend, have talented guards, the whole nine. But just because this isn't a trap game doesn't rule out the possibility of a letdown game either. But it's not always about how you start, rather how you finish. Kentucky coming out flyer than a bottle of soda in this one. Man, the Texas A&M got after it early right there. The Aggies showing why they're unbeaten. Tyrese Radford makes the layup. Then after a missed bucket from the Cats, Texas A&M out on the break. Quentin Jackson, looking like a blur, makes the contested layup right there. But eventually, Kentucky would get things going in the second half. Kellen Grady, he misses the 3-ball. Hey, but he listens to coach. You follow your own shot, gets the offensive rebound, makes the nice layup right there. Kentucky takes its first lead of the ball game. The next possession, Severe Wheeler finds Brooks, who finds Lance Ware for the layup, and the Cats regain the lead again. And there's a 2-point ball game. Ty Washington, he says bye-bye to Texas A&M. He gets the bucket right there, putting the Cats up 4, and Kentucky holds on and wins an ugly ball game. The final score in this one, 64-58. The Cats, they have a date with first place Auburn in the SEC on Saturday. EKU women's hoops looking to do like the men did yesterday and get the win over Lipscomb. Bria Bass, she knocks down a triple to start off the ball game. And Jayla Johnson, she says, hey, that's too much space. Come on now, you gotta do better than that. She knocks down her third 3-ball of the game. Then peep the execution right here on the inbounds play. Alice Recanati, wide open, corner jumper. She knocks that down. Then later on, Recanati, she's showing off the passing ability. Look at this one. Finds Aaliyah Green with the green light release on the layup. Makes that. Then later on, the Colonels, another nice inbounds play. This time, Recanati, she curls off the screen, gets the layup in the lane and the foul. And then Emma Hacker, she wants to get in on the action too. Wide open from the top of the key, knocks down the tray ball. EKU burps Lipscomb and puts them to bed. The final score in this one, 77-41. Sheesh. I'm Chris Bolton. That's sports.
Hey, everybody. How long has it been since you cleaned out your makeup drawer? Does some of that stuff go back to the 80s? Be honest. So what happens is we kind of get in a rut and then we just keep building up makeup and it's not really great for us anymore, but who has the time and the money to go try something new, right? So at Local Steals and Deals, we love to find great beauty ideas to help you clean out the old and bring in the fabulous new. Doll 10 Beauty is a beautiful, beautiful line of beauty, skincare and color. It was created by a woman named Doris Dalton. She is one of my dearest friends in the world. You would adore her if you knew her, just like I do. And she's in the public eye. She's very, very demanding about her products. She has one of the most successful lines of beauty out there, and now you get to try it. So, Nourish to Flourish. This is a limited edition skincare program that was recently started by Doll 10. Beautiful concepts, beautiful ideas, 3 gorgeous ways to try that one. Effort Lash XL. This is a beautiful mascara. It's made in Italy, unbelievably popular. I love that you can try that because lashes are so important. And then the Anti-Stress Skin Perfector, so you get the perfect amount of coverage on your skin from a little to a lot, and a little goes a long way. Doll 10 is one of the most successful lines of beauty out there, and now you can try some of their biggest ideas for an unbelievable value. Right now on localsteals.com, these are all 40% off. So clean out the makeup drawer, out with the old that doesn't work anymore, in with the gorgeous new for a brand new you, and saving 40%.
Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries helps you work around that special piece you can't live without. It's the world's greatest comfort sale. Right now, you can save 40% on everything in the store. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
The deadly tornadoes that ripped through western and south central Kentucky destroyed homes, devastated communities, and unfortunately claimed the lives of our fellow Kentuckians. Radio and television stations across the Commonwealth have united as one voice in order to help. Please consider supporting the Team Western Kentucky Relief Fund today. Simply go to kba.org and click the Donate Now button. This message of hope is brought to you by the Kentucky Broadcasters Association and this station.
We love our new home. Lots of windows, great light.
But the birds. They're back.
Yes, I hear them.
Uh-oh. Why are these birds so angry?
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
I'm going.
Hurry!
I know.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
At Metro by T-Mobile, we're giving you more so you can rule the new year with the big 5G upgrade. More choices with the largest selection of free 5G phones like the Samsung Galaxy 5G. Plus, enjoy 5G access on every plan at no extra cost. All with the power of the T-Mobile 5G network. So whether you're discovering new ways to play or finding new ways to reconnect, Metro has what you need with more 5G and more free phones. Only at Metro. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries helps you work around that special piece you can't live without. It's the world's greatest comfort sale. Right now, you can save 40% on everything in the store. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you by Family Wealth Group. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep.
Today on Ask the Expert, I am here with Jason Taylor, president of Perspectives right here in Longview Plaza, right off of Southland Drive. Jason, thank you so much for having us back again.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, painting. I love to paint. I really do. It's always it's a chore. It is a job, especially when you're not as familiar with it like myself. But you have a lot of recommendations for folks, obviously, when they come in, and you do a lot of consulting. But one thing that you have that's really cool, you have a new private label paint. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, the private label paint we have is a 100% waterborne ceramic.
Okay.
Which the ceramic microspheres that they put into the paint actually help to fill in the grooves and whatnot that you'd normally see in paint. So you get a much smoother finish It also makes it more stain resistant.
Nice.
And it makes it easier to clean, too.
Nice, nice. And even for amateurs like me, it makes it look like a professional finish. Is that what you're saying?
Right. It goes on really smooth. It's really easy to work with.
Nice.
Of course, prep is important, just as anything else. Make sure your walls or surface is clean, dry, and dull.
Yeah.
And then you're ready to paint.
Now, let's talk a little bit about what projects this paint would be good for.
Right. Well, we have two different levels. We have a pro version, which would be good for rental properties, maintenance accounts, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And then the premium line is more geared toward the higher end products that you'd want to use in your home. Because you're not going to be painting a lot in your home. You don't want to paint a lot in your home. You want this stuff to last.
Right.
And that's going to hold up a lot better under use. You can wash it without having to repaint. Even if you get markers and stuff like that on it, it can be removed without having to repaint.
Nice. Now, what kind of tips do you have when folks are using your private label paint?
Well, again, preparation is important. Clean, dry, dull.
Yeah.
Use good tools.
Okay.
A good brush and a good roller cover makes all the difference in the world when you're painting.
All right, and you heard it right there from the expert. And where can people find out more information?
They can come to our store, 352 Longview Plaza. They can also get on our website at perspectives-usa.com.
Awesome. Well, Jason, thank you so much for having us back.
Thank you.
A lot of firms out there are not allowed to do tax planning. Their mother company won't allow them to even engage or actually even talk about tax planning. The deeper we got into it, we're like, how can you not do tax planning when you're talking about investments? So we had to become a fiduciary firm to go out on our own. Once we became our own firm, we decided that tax planning was going to play a key instrument in the overall planning that Family Wealth Group does. This is one of the areas that makes us really different from a lot of your firms.
Right about now, we could all use a pancake. And that burger, and that burrito, and IHOP's all-new melts. Yes, please. Wait, or all-you-can-eat pancakes for $5.99? Well, I know where I'm headed. To all-you-can-eat my heart out.
Men, want to feel younger, stronger, leaner? You don't have to slow down after 40. Nugenix Total T is our most powerful man-boosting formula ever. Text THRILL to 321321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. That's THRILL to 321321.
ABC News honored winner of 9 Edward R. Murrow Awards, more than any other network, including winning for the 3rd straight year the award for overall excellence in television. ABC News is America's #1 news source.
You rip and tear your old statements and bills, but thieves use this information to steal your identity. Don't be a victim. Get the ID Police, the new ink roller that encrypts all your old documents. So before you throw it out, just roll it on, and your information is gone, both on the front and through the back. Even if the paper is held up to the light, even your medical information is safe with the ID Police. So block it out before you throw it out. Order now and get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 and get free shipping too. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now to get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 with free shipping. Order now.
Call 1-800-396-4190. That's 1-800-396-4190 or visit getidpolice.com. So call 1-800-396-4190 now.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you by 46 Solutions, your technology partner. You're watching ABC 36.
Your scratch of forecast from the Kentucky Lottery. What I want you to get out of this is, well, 3 cold days ahead. Actually, it's going to be more than that. And the wind chills aren't going to help either. In other words, it's going to be windy. All right, I want to show you, let's take a look and show you the progression on the radar. All right, the top blue line, that was 3 hours ago. This is how far the rain-snow mixture, the changeover, has progressed over the last 3 hours. Pretty wet and somewhat heavy snow. It's coming down at a pretty good clip right now. And it's looking to last through the course of the night and the early portion of tomorrow. Drive safe.
Good advice, Jeff, and dress for the weather. Dangerously cold. Thank you for watching.